Hello, greetings to the 5th Annual Children's Science, Wildlife, and Nature Film Festival. My name is Jenny Laiwint, and I'm a filmmaker based in Toronto. The idea for this film actually came about because of a class assignment. So I'm currently doing a master's in film at York University in Toronto, and I was in a hybrid fiction class. And we had an assignment that asked us to make a film about a kid who was struggling during lockdown, during the pandemic. There was always this one student of mine named Dionis that really stood out to me because when I taught him, he was only 7 years old and he was so comfortable talking to me. The teacher, he would just come up to me and start chit-chatting like we were old friends. And he would also tell me a lot of different information, facts, stories about nature and the weather and volcanoes and cloud formations. I was just fascinated. Making a film about that centers a child comes with its own responsibilities. Definitely wanting to make sure that his parents felt comfortable with me doing this, that he felt comfortable, and that he felt that he had a sense of, agency and creative input in the process. It took a little bit of time to just navigate that because it was a new experience, but luckily, his parents, Dionis's parents and Dionis himself were just very open to this process, very generous. It was overwhelmingly really positive. I would say the big challenges were finding the story again, wanting to really make sure I was meeting Dionis where he was at and that I was really getting to know his world and that would be sort of where the story came about rather than me imposing my own ideas and visions onto this. My original idea was more about art and drawing. I had kept a drawing that Dionis made when he was 7 years old, and my plan was to bring it back to him and that the movie was going to be about his memory of this drawing and his sense of identity. But when we reconnected and I interviewed Dionis, I realized that his passion was in the weather. His mom told me that even her friends come to him to get the weather reports. They'll come to him first before looking at the actual Weather Channel because he's so accurate. He's more accurate than the Weather Channel. So that's where I felt the story really was lying, was in his passion for the weather. My target audience is young people who can relate to the experience of having to, be stuck inside at home, and they want to try to find an outlet to express themselves. So I'd say anybody who has a sense of, creative aspiration and wanting to express themselves, use their imagination, have fun, and maybe even get into a little bit of trouble or mischief sometimes, it's probably my target audience. And also parents of kids who might be able to relate to Dionis's mom's position. My promotion and distribution plans for this film revolve around festivals and venues that prioritize movies for and about young people and nature. So I really felt like this festival was perfect for this movie, and I was so happy that it got included, and I hope to be able to share this with more festivals like this that really promote and prioritize the voices of kids and kids who are interested in navigating the environment and nature. Audiences should watch this film because number one, it's fun and it's funny and entertaining, and I think you get a glimpse into the imagination and the curiosity and ingenuity of a really interesting young boy, and you get to see the tenderness and heart within his relationship to his mom and and his engagement with nature and the world around him. My message to young filmmakers is just to get out there and not be afraid to ask and to reach out to people. If you want to make a film about somebody, don't be shy. You never know what will happen. I remember feeling really nervous about making a phone call to Dionys's mom. And she didn't know me, but she took a chance and decided to trust me. And now I'm sharing it at a festival in India, and I'm so excited and grateful. My message to the 5th annual Children's Wildlife and Nature Film Festival is primarily thank you. It's a real honor and privilege to be part of this film festival. And I'm so excited to learn about the different filmmakers and films involved in the festival. Thank you for organizing this and for giving filmmakers and young people a platform to share their work and their voices and their unique perspective with the world.